I'm Agha, uh, working on open systems and concurrency. So in this project, we've been looking at the problem of keeping systems secure in the mobile cloud. If we think about these systems, they're collections of actors that are interacting with each other, which are autonomous and potentially mobile. So a mobile cloud may involve, for example, assets such as a large collection of UAVs and some ground stations involved in a rescue mission, for example. And the mobility would come then from physical mobility and also from logical mobility. So these actors are autonomous agents that communicate with each other and have capabilities. One way that we constrain interaction of different actors is through, basically their interaction is through message passing. And these messages, of course, have to conform to certain protocols. For example, the actor receiving the message has to be capable of receiving that particular type of message. Normally, when people think of types and think of types in programming, they're thinking of the type of message as, for example, making a request for a particular kind of information. So which method is it invoking, and what are the parameters of that method? So this provides one level of security, which says this is the kind of message that is being accessed, and these are the kinds of messages that, for example, are the public methods of a particular actor. What we've done is to think about these types in a way that temporally sequences them. So rather than just think of instantaneously, these are the different types of messages the actors can receive, one can think of a pattern of messages. So certain patterns of messages would be legal and certain patterns of messages may be illegal. Moreover, this may depend on which actors it's communicating with and what actors are sending this message. So even though the actor sending this message has the capability to invoke a particular method, a particular sequence might be out of place and may show that there is a security violation. So for example, if someone is reading a large amount of data from a group of actors, even though they are allowed to look at any particular information, this pattern may be disallowed because it violates a type that we call session type. So these session types and choreography types have to do with orchestrating large numbers of actors and the sequences of messages and types of messages in these sequences that are acceptable. So instead of a single short view, we take this longer term view and think of a contract that has to be obeyed by these different actors and enforce the idea that if they violate that contract, then the message will be rejected.